Hi, Preston James here. This is part 3 of our Quick Start series. This one's going to be jam-packed. I'm super excited to share these 3 things that we're going to cover in this video. Number 1, why options and why trading? Probably the number 1 question I get from family, neighbors, relatives. There's a really good reason why, and I can't wait to share it with you. Number 2, the secret 8-letter word. This 8-letter word that I'm going to share with you in this video is so powerful. It helps me decide and choose the most ideal stocks to do money presses with. Why this stock and why now? Huge question to answer. The 8-letter word elegantly answers it. You'll forever be doing these differently, knowing this information. And last one, the easy way or the hard way? This was brought up by my college football coach again and again, and we'll get to that because this is important as well. So let's dive in. Hey, just heading out to lunch with Mike and thought I'd take you with us, going to our favorite Mexican place. And you know, I've been asked for years from neighbors, friends, relatives. They just say, well, what do you do? I mean, how did you get into that stock stuff and option stuff? Well, the answer to that is from how I grew up. My dad was a really sharp gentleman, an awesome father, and he was a commercial real estate developer, but it happened to be in the 1970s and 80s. And I just remember him being so frustrated with the high interest rates and then what Congress would pass or wouldn't pass. And we just had years of feast or famine. There was just nothing in between. And we always, me and my sisters learned the terms about the deal and how the deal was going along. And if the deal went through or fell through. And did we remember if that was good or bad? If falling through, is that good? And then having my father come home and saying there's some good news that in 60 days that this is going to happen, or 30 days, or this is 120 days out. So our whole childhood was filled up with how many days till the deal? And, you know, it got so bad sometimes where we went to visit Grandma and Grandpa and we were literally diving into the sofas to find loose change so we could have gas money to make it to our freaking grandparents' house. And so I just remember that when I grew up, I did not ever want to deal with that again. I wanted cash in hand. I wanted something liquid, and I wanted something real without a story. That when you made the money, and it was immediate, and there was just no guesswork that way. And that's really the reason why I got into trading stocks and options. Oh, that's a great place for lunch. Our bellies are full, and I'm going to go back up in front of the whiteboard with you. But now you know what lights me up about trading. With a click of a button, you're in and out. It's liquid. It's exciting. Let's go at the whiteboard. Buckle up. This is important. I'm gonna reveal that 8-letter word that can change your investing and trading from here on out forevermore. I'm not kidding. This is a big, big, big deal. I'm gonna write the word out right now. So the 8-letter word is, it's not the word earnings, that's 8 letters too. It's this word right here. Surprise. It's the word surprise. Now, I want to talk about this in context. We all know that stocks come out, or companies, they have to report earnings every 3 months. So it's 4 times a year. When you look back on a stock chart, that's usually like the biggest move of the year, 4 times during the stock on a 1-year chart. Now, there's a figure or a term called guidance, earnings guidance, and basically it's the collective kind of knowledge out there of what a company is likely to announce for the next time they announce earnings. But this is different. The surprise is when the company, and notice I said from the company, not from the analysts, which I call the analyst cartel, not from anyone following the stock, but it's from the company itself. From time to time, they'll come out and say, you know what? We're going to even earn more than what everyone's expecting. And there's a big surprise, what I call the surprise factor, that happens on a day like that. And I hunt these down. I've got some other rules right below what I look for an ideal surprise. But it's uncanny how this gets you in to the best money press trades, because it answers a real important question. Why this stock and why now? The surprise factor is the reason why. And what's exciting is the right surprise can start a trend, it can continue a trend, a negative surprise can end a trend. But we focus on the positive surprises, and it really helps set the tone for that particular stock for the next 3 to 6 months out. Talk about an edge, and when you lay over the money press strategy, it's lights out. So surprise factor is the key and the edge that you need to use. Okay, well, the good news about surprise factors is they are not difficult to find, and I wanted to share with you what I do every day to find plenty of them. I find more than I could ever trade. On briefing.com, they have a pre-announcement tab. I look at that. I look through those every day. I plug in each day. If a big stock like Microsoft has a surprise factor, it's going to be plastered on every financial site. You're not going to miss it. They're going to talk about it and so forth. And again, we're not doing these on pink sheet stocks or penny stocks or the latest cannabis stock you've overheard. These are the top leaders, and you're going to hear about them. And also, there's a stocks on the move section of investors.com. This is Investor Business Daily's online presence. And I find a lot of them there too. So I hope this helps looking at what I do every day to find my surprise factors. All right, this last part, we'll talk about the easy way or the hard way. This statement came from my college football coach, who I really, really adore, even up to this day. But he would say this quite often. He would say, you know, in life, you're going to come up to a choice, and there's going to be the easy way to take or the hard way. And he'd always tell us, always take the hard way. And I guess he was talking to us being young in our early 20s, that this would like build character. And it probably does. But like at this point, I think my character's been built. Yours is probably too. So I'm not really interested in the hard way anymore. And I just look at this and I say, why? Why the hard way? So we want the easy way. Now, if you're like a lot of my students, they're busy doing their thing. There's engineers, contractors, truck drivers, physicians, software developers, retired people that just want to golf all the time. They're busy doing their thing, and I don't think they want it the hard way. I think they want it the easy way. And I want to tell you what we put together based off of hundreds of people's feedback on how to get going with this, and this next part's really exciting. I'm proud to introduce what I call the WOW Insider, and it's the WOW Insider service. WOW stands for Weekly Option Windfall. And here's what it comprises. Number one, you get text and email alerts of the trades that I do. So if I start a new money press and do the other strategies that I do, you'll be kept up to date with my real trades across my personal and business accounts. Also, what's really, really popular and people love are the Friday live strategy sessions. We get together every Friday morning for about an hour, and I show you what I'm looking at. There's Q&A. We look at different stocks, and it's just really, really fun. It's invaluable. People love the Fridays. The next thing you get is a complete video training library. We focus on the money press, but there are other killer strategies I love. One's called the Sleepover Bandit. You got to learn all about that one. And another one's called the Crowbar. Just really two of my favorites. But again, the money press is the mainstay. You get to watch up-to-date videos and get up to speed. If you're new to options, by the way, we have a whole Options 101 to teach you the building blocks of options. And people love our video training library. You get that as a WOW Insider. Okay. Also, you can see my trading journal going back for like the last 10 years if you're interested in seeing that. And there's a forum inside where your membership is, where you can ask questions and if you're stuck anywhere. And to see some more information about the WOW Insider, and if you think it'll be a time saver for you, just check out the information below this video and it'll help you get started. In the meantime, I'm so excited for you to go through your Money Press Method guidebook. Now, it could be in your hands already, but get those pages turned, watch the videos. It might take a couple of times to go through to get it, but once you get it, that can be something you can be doing for the rest of your life. It is so powerful, such a powerful money maker. And in closing, you know, I'm on a mission to find as many frustrated traders as I can and share this information with them. I love meeting new people. I love sharing what I have and hearing what they do. And that's kind of where the name Traders Edge Network came originally. And so on that note, I hope all this information's found you well. It's been really fun putting this together. I just hope it opens up your eyes a little bit and just opens the door, and that perhaps we can get to know each other down the line at some point. So thanks for watching. It's Preston James signing off.